Welcome to our latest video. If you're in the market for a used car, we have some electrifying news for you. Today, we're diving into the world of used electric vehicles that not only fit your budget, but also qualify for a generous federal rebate. That's right, you can now receive an upfront rebate of up to $4,000 on your next EV purchase, and you won't have to wait until tax season to benefit. We've done the legwork and identified 9 fantastic EV models, each eligible for the full $4,000 discount. These models span across 3 different price ranges, from $15,000 to $25,000, making it easier for you to find the perfect match for your needs and wallet. But before you start your engine, here are a few things to keep in mind. To qualify, the EV must be a 2022 model year or older. The price tag must be below the $25,000 cap. The vehicle must be purchased from a dealership, not a private seller. Stick around as we showcase these top picks and help you navigate through the options, ensuring you drive away with a great deal and a cleaner, greener vehicle. Let's get started. Moving on to our first highlight, the 2022 Chevrolet Bolt EUV. As the automotive industry shifts gears towards electric pickups, the production of new Bolts has halted. The last of these are quickly disappearing from dealership lots, and a direct successor isn't expected until at least 2025. But don't let that deter you. The Bolt EUV is still an excellent choice in the used EV market. The larger EUV model stands out for its enjoyable driving experience. Originally priced at $38,495 in its premier trim, the 2022 version saw a significant price cut the following year, making a used Bolt EUV with modest mileage between 6,000 and 15,000 miles a fantastic value at around $25,000. This model isn't just about savings, it's about advanced technology too. Some units come equipped with Super Cruise, General Motors' highly regarded hands-free driving system for highways, enhancing both safety and comfort. However, there is a caveat to consider. The Bolt EUV's charging capacity peaks at 55 kilowatts, which is significantly slower than many newer EVs that can charge at much higher rates. This could be a drawback for those needing quicker charging solutions, but is balanced by the vehicle's overall value and features. Let's shift our focus to a major player in the electric vehicle arena, the Tesla Model 3. Since its debut over 6 years ago, Tesla has captured more than half of the new EV market, making it a popular choice among electric car enthusiasts. As we look at the used market, it's clear that the Model 3 continues to lead in terms of range, driving performance, and charging capabilities. What sets the Model 3 apart is its unbeatable combination of high-end features at a competitive price point. However, shopping for a used Model 3 can be a bit of a puzzle. Tesla has frequently updated the Model 3's battery capacity and equipment, sometimes as often as every quarter. This means that even among models with similar prices, the specifics can vary greatly. So you might need to spend some time on Tesla forums to pin down the exact specifications of the car you're considering. The great news? You don't need to fork out $50,000 to $60,000 to enjoy the Tesla driving experience. The used market offers the same prestigious Model 3 at a fraction of the cost, allowing more drivers to join the Tesla revolution without breaking the bank. Next on our list is the Tesla Model S performance, specifically from the years 2013 to 2016. This model once reigned as a super sedan, with early adopters shelling out up to $100,000, and in some cases, $136,000 for the fully loaded P85D version. But today, the story is much different. The value of these early Model S cars has decreased significantly, allowing you to get a higher mileage version for the cost of a typical Hyundai Sonata. Despite the drop in price, these cars still pack a serious punch. The rear-wheel drive P85 offers an impressive 470 horsepower, while the all-wheel drive dual-motor versions, the P85D and P90D, boast a whopping 691 horsepower. They may not reach the hypercar speeds of the newer Model S Plaid, but they are undeniably fast and handle beautifully on the road. This makes them an exceptional value for those looking to enter the high-performance EV market without paying a premium. Shifting gears, let's take a look at the Hyundai Kona Electric, covering model years from 2019 to 2022. Originally priced at $37,000, the first-generation Kona Electric was quite a leap from its gasoline counterpart, especially considering its status as a subcompact hatch. However, its performance might just justify the cost for many. The Kona Electric distinguishes itself with a comfortable ride and quicker acceleration compared to the gas-powered version. It initially boasted an EPA range of 258 miles. Although our tests under challenging sub-freezing conditions saw it deliver 160 miles at a 75 miles per hour highway pace, it's important to note these conditions are not typical for everyday driving. Despite its small size, which might limit rear seat space for larger passengers, the Kona Electric is a joy to drive and remarkably easy to maneuver and park, making it ideal for urban environments. On the used market, you can expect to find a Kona EV for around $20,000, with mileage typically ranging between 20,000 to 50,000 miles, depending on the trim and location. This makes it an accessible option for those seeking an electric vehicle without the hefty price tag. Now, let's compare the earlier Hyundai Ioniq Electric with its more modern and visually striking sibling, the Ioniq 5. While the Ioniq 5 represents the forefront of EV technology with its eye-catching design and higher price tag, reaching up $50,000, the 2019 to 2021 Ioniq Electric models were much more modest in both appearance and functionality. Marketed primarily as an economical option, the first Ioniq Electric was only available in 14 states and didn't turn many heads in terms of performance or style. This model was part of Hyundai's initial steps away from traditional gasoline vehicles, acting as a transitional vehicle towards their now more robust Ioniq sub-brand dedicated to electric vehicles. With a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 8.6 seconds, the Ioniq Electric isn't particularly fast, but it includes useful features like steering wheel paddles for adjusting liftoff regeneration. Boasting a modest range of just over 120 miles, the Ioniq Electric is best suited for short commutes and running errands around town. It's an excellent entry point into the world of EVs, especially for those looking for an affordable option. With prices under $20,000 and typically less than 30,000 miles on the odometer, it offers practicality and eco-friendliness without a hefty investment. Turning our attention to the 2022 Mazda MX-30, Mazda's initial foray into the EV market was met with mixed reviews. Despite its sleek design and artfully crafted interior, paired with responsive steering and handling, the MX-30 struggled to find its footing in a competitive market. Its primary drawback was its limited range, only about 100 miles per charge, which proved to be less than practical in an era where most new EVs offer significantly more. Moreover, with a starting price around $40,000, it faced a tough sell to consumers expecting more range for their money. As a result, the MX-30 had a brief stint in the US market, retreating back to Japan after just 2 model years. However, this presents an opportunity for savvy shoppers. If you're looking for a nearly new EV and you're not deterred by the limited range, the MX-30 can now be found with fewer than 10,000 miles for around $20,000. Potentially even less if you can negotiate effectively with dealers eager to move unsold inventory. This model could be a great deal for urban drivers who prioritize style and handling over long-distance capability, or for those seeking a second car for short commutes and city driving. Now let's take a look at a vehicle that's played a pivotal role in the EV revolution, the 2022 Nissan Leaf. As the first mass-market electric vehicle, the Leaf has seen over 650,000 units sold worldwide. While the second-generation Leaf might not turn heads with cutting-edge design or groundbreaking performance, it offers undeniable value for those looking for a dependable and affordable electric vehicle. For just $15,000, you can pick up a base S-trim Leaf with between 9,000 to 15,000 miles. These models come equipped with the smaller 40 kilowatt-hours battery, as opposed to the 62 kilowatt-hours battery found in the Leaf Plus models. Although its range caps at under 150 miles per charge, this is often more than sufficient for daily commutes and short trips. Opting for a 2-year-old Nissan Leaf is a financially smart choice for anyone wanting to enter the EV market without spending a lot. It offers the basics of electric driving, complete with the reassurance of a factory warranty, making it a solid, budget-friendly option for cost-conscious buyers. As we continue our exploration of budget-friendly EVs, the 2017 to 2018 Ford Focus Electric offers notable value. While $15,000 might be at the higher end of the spectrum for this model, this investment assures you'll maximize potential tax credits, making it a financially wise choice under the right conditions. The Ford Focus Electric saw its journey conclude with these model years, during which it boasted an improved range of 115 miles, a significant upgrade from the earlier version's 76 miles. Despite its modest range and slower Level 2 charging capabilities, it's surprising to see how extensively some of these vehicles have been used. For instance, a particular two-owner Focus Electric in California with striking red ST wheels has accumulated over 90,000 miles. Available for just under $15,000, you can find units with relatively low mileage, typically between 15,000 and 25,000 miles. One of the largest advantages of the Focus Electric over its gasoline counterparts is the absence of the problematic dual-clutch gearbox that plagued the gas-powered Focus models. This feature alone can offer a more reliable and smoother driving experience, making the Focus Electric a sensible choice for those looking to dip their toes into the electric vehicle market, without the mechanical headaches often associated with traditional gas vehicles. As we wrap up our exploration of the best used EVs to take advantage of the $4,000 federal tax credit, let's consider the BMW i3 from 2017 to 2019. Known for its avant-garde use of materials like eucalyptus wood and a carbon fiber monocoque, the i3 initially carried a hefty price tag over $40,000. However, its resale value has notably decreased, making it a compelling option for those seeking luxury on a budget. For those exploring earlier models from 2013 to 2016, be mindful of the limited 81-mile range, although versions equipped with the gasoline range extender engine can reach up to 150 miles. A smarter choice might be the later models, which feature a 33.2 kilowatt-hour battery pack capable of 114 miles on a single charge and a respectable 0 to 60 miles per hour acceleration time of 6.6 seconds. For an even more dynamic driving experience, look for the i3S version with sportier chassis tuning. Available for around $15,000, these later i3 models usually show mileage between 20,000 and 60,000. While the i3 might not be the most spacious or the longest ranging on the market, its distinctive design and compact size make it an excellent urban companion. It's a car that not only serves practical city needs, but does so with a style that still turns heads, appearing as if it just rolled out from the future. Thank you for joining us as we navigated through some of the most accessible and exciting electric vehicles available today. Whether you're making your first foray into the EV market or looking to add a stylish, economical option to your garage, the used EV market has something for everyone. Stay charged, and see you in the next video.